What's up, everybody? This is Kindo, and this is the very first workshop of the year. I promise they will get better as we go. I did 2 workshops today, and everything went really good. I found out that on StreamLabs, you have to change your mixing input, so everyone on Discord at the workshops heard me, which I'm glad. I didn't pick up any of my audio on StreamLabs. So it literally is like a 2-hour video of me just like it's bad. So I just wanted to clear that up. I'm really sorry that this workshop has no one and there's not going to be a Q&A at the end. I'm really sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm new to StreamLabs, so I thought I had it. I didn't have it. I'm really sorry. So I'm new to StreamLabs. I'll figure this out. But yeah, today's going to be workshop number 1. I promised all you guys at the workshop I will re-record this so this can go up on the YouTube. I got you guys. Be covering the same stuff that I went over today at the workshop. We'll be going over some morning routines, some daily warm-ups, a little bit of metronome basics, etc., etc. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this workshop today. And let me play this song a little bit for you guys before we get into it. This is a new collab song between me and Mac. Hope you guys enjoy it. What is up, everybody? This is the very first workshop of the year. Hope you guys enjoy this. Today is going to be just kind of an intro. So some of you guys were at the workshops last year. A lot of you guys were asking for me to upload these onto YouTube. Last year I did not actually, I was like, how am I supposed to record this? I had no idea. So I'm new to StreamLabs now. I figured it out. Thank you everyone who helped me out. Shout out to Tonic, shout out to Syntax. You guys are awesome. You guys helped me figure out StreamLabs and actually get this all put together. So thank you guys. But yeah, I found out, like I said earlier today, that I didn't record the audio on StreamLabs. I only recorded it on Discord. So it's literally just a muted 2-hour workshop that I recorded. So I will get better as I go along. I promise you guys. But I still wanted to re-record this and make sure that this is going on YouTube finally. If any of you guys were at the last year's workshop where I went over some of the basics and some of my warm-ups and tips and tricks, this is going to be a very big recap of that with a few extra added things. Okay, so I always want to kind of throw what the topic is at the beginning in case maybe this workshop isn't for you. Maybe you're like, Kindo, I needed bass stuff, or Kindo, I need to learn how to make a routine, or that'll be another workshop. There's a ton coming this year. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you guys for checking out this first workshop on YouTube. This is the first year I'll be uploading my workshops. If you guys like them, please leave a comment and be, yo, Kindo, make more workshop, because then it'll push me to make more content for you guys and help you guys more and try to figure out more tips and tricks I can give you guys, So hope you guys enjoy this today. And I did this last year too. If you guys remember my workshops, I always find a silly holiday of the day. So today is January 20th. I also found out today is everyone knows about this one, that National Penguin Away. But yeah, so let's get into this. So before I get into the workshop, I always tend to give a little silly holiday. So today is January 20th, 2021, or it's also workshop number 1, or National Penguin Awareness Day. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, give it up for your penguins. Let's go. Yeah, penguin. No, I'm kidding. It's National Penguin Day. So it's National Penguin Awareness Day. So if you haven't given any 2 cents or 2 thoughts about the penguins today, I mean, what are you doing? It's National Penguin Awareness Day. So just keep that a heads up. Oh, tomorrow is also Squirrel Appreciation Day. I thought I'd throw that out there, and it is also workshop number 1 today. So welcome, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this workshop today. And 1 second, let me fix my reverb. Too much. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So today is going to be going over a ton of not basic, but let me reword that. My standard warm-ups. Okay. I will go over some bass stuff in a later workshop. I have that saved for you guys for a bass face day. That'll be coming. But today, we'll be going over Kindo's morning beatbox routine, daily warm-ups, some breathing warm-ups. As you guys know, my style is very breathing heavy. Click breaths, metronome extensions, 4 to 8 to 12 to 4. I'll explain that later. Horse lips, metronome buzz, tas, lip wobbles, slurs, etc. There is a ton that we'll be going over today. Okay. So first thing is first. And this will be coming into workshop number 2. Workshop number 2 will be metronome madness. So we'll go over it there more. For today, let's just go over the basics. What is a metronome? It lets you keep tempo. Okay. Right now I'm talking to you guys and working through my loop station, so I can just do this and my metronome comes on. Not everyone has a loop, so you can literally buy a metronome and it does the same thing. Might have a different sound, but same thing. You can also buy one on your phone. Excuse me, sorry, I had a burp. But you can get one on your phone too. So you can, if you're like Kindo, I don't want to pay money for a metronome, go onto your app store, Google Play Store, any of that, look up metronome free. I will put it right here for you guys so you guys can spell metronome correctly, just in case it's a tricky word, you don't hear it every day. So metronome free, type that in on the app store. I guarantee you find like hundreds of free metronome apps. Okay, I just need you guys to get one that has a click, as you can hear, and you guys can change the tempo, which means this. So here's the tempo. If I want to make it go quicker, I can go like this. Right now you hear it's a lot faster. I also want you guys to get one that can go in 4s. So your metronome may sound like just one click like this. Yours might sound like this. What that ding is teaching you guys is to count in 4s. So that would be your 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is how you count in 4s on your metronome. That is the very first basic thing I need you guys to do. Reason being is because you are going to be counting in 4s and using a metronome on literally pretty much all this. So I want you guys to get comfy with it now, just so you guys have an idea of what it is, how to use it, kind of get the feel of it, etc., etc. Okay, so as for all of these warm-ups, and this kind of in the future, keep this in mind too, bass warm-ups, any type of practice I teach you guys, like how to drill, it'll always probably start around 120. Let's say you're doing this warm-up, whatever any of these are, unless you're like, Kindo, this is too easy, slow it down. So if you're at 120, maybe go 110, maybe go 115, and then from there go like 100, and then from there like 95. Bring it down over time. Do not start this like that. I'm just saying, if you've done this, you watch this workshop and maybe 2-3 months go by and you're like, Kindo, this is too easy now. That's when you would slow it down. Always challenge and push yourself, otherwise you'll get stuck. That is my biggest tip to any beatboxer. When you're making routines, when you're making combos, when you're just trying to freestyle and get better, when you're trying to learn your bass, never let yourself get comfy. Always work some way. Always work somehow, otherwise you will get stuck. And a lot of us get stuck. We've all been there. So just another little tip for you guys. But first thing, so 120, keep it in 4s. Oh, that is not 120. Howdy. Sorry guys. 120, there we go. Jeez. Okay, so now let me put on the other one. Sorry, it's gonna have that ding with it, but it'll just help you guys hear the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what we need. That's the first step. Okay, so breathing warm-ups. All of this is going to breathe in through your mouth. The reason why is this: breathing in through your nose versus you can hear that the breathing through your nostrils is a lot longer because there's some back pressure in your nose, right? Versus open mouth, that's it, because it's so open. So you're going to practice all of these breathing warm-ups open mouth. So you're going to be breathing in through your mouth, you're going to be breathing out through your mouth. Okay, so and just keep that in mind. We're going to start with just breathing in 4, breathing out 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the first one. Now this one is going to be probably pretty easy for you guys. Okay. What you're aiming for is the consistency. You want to be able to get a nice, solid, smooth breath in and a solid one out. You should not be getting your breath like if you're running out of breath, you're inhaling way too hard. So this is where, like I said, this warm up is to control your lungs. And I know you're probably like, Kindo, I don't need to do this. I promise you, and ask any of my beatbox students, ask any of them. A lot of them will work this and they're like, wait, my beatbox got better. Like, yeah, dude, because you're controlling your beatbox. Comes from you, comes from your body, comes from your lungs, your mouth. If you can control that, you master your beatbox. You know what I mean? It really helps. So just keep that in mind. You're going to start with in 4, out 4. And I would want you to just try this 4 times for me at first. Okay? Once you get past the 4 times, so when I say 4 times, I don't mean like, I don't mean like that. What I mean is, so in, out is 1. In, out 2. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. If that makes sense, okay? Once you do that 4 times, now you're going to breathe in 8, breathe out 4. You're always going to breathe out 4, okay? That's where this tricky comes in. Sorry, this tricky, that was terrible. That's where this trickiness comes in for this warm-up, because you're going to be breathing in 4, then you breathe out 4. Then you're breathing in 8. Oh, wait, you're still breathing out 4, so you still got to control. Oh, now you're going to breathe in 12. Oh, you still are only breathing out 4. Control it. See what I'm saying? So let me do this for you guys once. I'm going to do each of them just 1 time. I don't want to take up too much time, so I'm going to do 4, breathe out 4, breathe in 8, breathe out 8, or sorry, breathe out 4, and I'm going to breathe in 12, breathe out 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like I said, I would want you guys, I just wanted to show you guys an example, but you want to do it 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. Okay, that would be like your daily warm up to get those lungs going, get the blood flowing through your body and get that going. Okay. Also, if you want to, like I said, if you want to push yourself, start slowing the tempo down, or if you want to try it, you can do 16. Just want to show you guys, because at the workshop today, I had 2 people who were like, there's no way you can do 16. 12 is already super hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do 16. It's just a lot of air to breathe in. Okay, so you really are gonna have to control it. So don't just, if you're doing 16, don't start off. You really want to and control that air. Sorry, I'm breathing in a lot. But yeah, so that is the first warm-up I wanted to show you guys. And I know you're like, I'm just breathing, Kindo. This ain't gonna help with my beatbox. I promise you, just try it for 1 week. Every day, 1 week. And tell them, get back to me on that. Every person who does this and does it consistently, I've never had anyone be like, oh, this doesn't work. Everyone's like, oh, I get way more power doing this. Or I get more control doing my inward drags doing them. Like, yeah, it helps build and expand your lungs. Okay. This is a tuba warm-up. If you guys didn't know, I was a former national tuba player. And shout out to my tuba teacher, Zachary Jackson. If you're watching this, love you, Zach. He's the one that taught me this. And I remember when I started taking beatboxing seriously, I was like, well, I mean, the more breath, the better. Might as well just keep going with the tuba lungs. You know what I mean? More lungs, the better. So that's the first one I wanted to go over. The second one I want to go over is called sipping. Okay, this is also another brass breath warm-up. A lot of brass musicians do this. This one requires no metronome. However, this one is going to be working strictly the expanding of your lungs. Okay, so what I want you, and I'm going to try to do this as best I can. I may have to talk a little bit, which may give me a little bit of cheat, because I'm going to be, when I talk, it's outwards. But you'll get the point. So right now, just take a breath for me. Could be long. You could, doesn't matter. Take a breath. Hold it. Now you're going to sip. You know how if you would sip a straw and you go, right, and you sip out of the straw? You're going to sip the air. So take a breath. Take a sip. Take another sip. And another one. Keep going. And yes, you're holding your breath. Whew. Okay. Sipping. And I know you guys probably felt it. This is literally to just work the expanding of your lungs. A lot of my beatbox students don't like this one because it's the feeling and that push of your lungs, okay? However, if you do this before your practice session or before your tournament, right, you will notice dramatically you're able to push out a lot harder because you're working those lungs out so much. And a lot of us tend to just kind of start beatboxing. A lot of us don't wake up and go, oh, let me just and start the warm up. A lot of people don't. They just kind of start beatboxing, or they're like, I haven't warmed up too much, and they start beatboxing. Okay. This will help a ton if you're trying, like I said, maybe you're running out of breath when you're freestyling. Maybe you're trying to get into inward drags and the breath is messing you up. Maybe you just need more breath. Maybe you're like, Kindo, I got this new bass, and or I learned post snare. That's a good one. I learned, post snare and take so much breath, and that's where this would come in. Expand your lungs, work out your lungs. Okay. You need your lungs to beatbox, so might as well take care of these, your lungs, and really treat them well, So just keep that in mind. Those are the two big breathing warm-ups I do all the time, especially the sipping. Sipping is good if you're like, you have no time. So 2016 LA battles, I remember I was going to do my elimination round, and I want to say I thought like, oh, I signed, that's what I go, oh, I signed up last, so like I'll be good. And I think I was like 4th to go. They're like, oh, you're number 4, by the way. Just be ready. And I was like, oh. Like, what? You know what I mean? So I'm just sitting. I'm literally sitting there, like, kind of like in my ear, like trying to hear my routine, like in my head. And at the same time, I'm going. And I remember Nemesis goes, are you good? And I was like nervous, bro. But I was trying to get that breath just ready to go because I'm like, oh, I thought I had some time. I don't have time to warm up now. Here we go, So hopefully that helps you guys a little bit. These are, like I said, my two main breathing warm-ups that I do a ton. All right, so we got the breath out the way. What about our face, right? All that. A lot of time, or even, that's a big one for me. Maybe it's just me, but personally, when I wake up in the morning, does not sound like that. My BMG snare is very spit snare. It's very the Kenny Urban thing. It does the. I'm not good at it. It comes out very. When I go to do that, it goes like it holds it. It doesn't pop. Okay. So a lot of times we have to warm up our face, and this is where the easiest one. This is gonna be kind of like sipping. Okay. This is if you just like, Kindo, I got 20 minutes, bro, or oh, my friends want me to do a beat right now. Okay, stuff like that. Horse lips. You are literally going to try to do a lip oscillation as relaxed as possible. So take a nice breath and just letting my horse lips, just let them flap. Literally get it to you'll literally feel it. You'll feel the tightness, and you'll feel everything start to over here get very loose and flappy. So horse lips, it's relaxing all and getting all the tension out of your face muscles. Okay. If you can even hollow it, even better. If you can and hollow it, cool. That's even better because now you're really gonna be flapping and relaxing those lips. Okay. So this one again doesn't require metronome, but this would be like kind of like just quick warm up. I got something to do, or I only got 10 minutes. Boom, try this. Okay, this would really warm up your face before you go to begin your practice session, your performance, any of that. Okay. This one is a little bit more high end, but not by much. So now we're gonna go back on a metronome. Okay. And I want you. This one I guess in a sense this can help your lip oscillations if that's what you're really working on. It can help extend the range in a sense. But for me, I'm really not going for, with this warm-up specifically, I'm not really going for the most perfect pitch, the most perfect noted, the note was in tune. This one, like I said, it's to relax your face, Okay, so just keep that in mind. You are going to hear me kind of do like notes and get low, but I'm not trying to specifically hit notes. I'm just trying to hit a note and then go lower and relax my face more and relax it more and get it low. Okay, so 120, right? Still in fours. Hit your lip oscillation. Let's do one a little bit higher pitch. Doesn't have to be BR, like just something. So for me, 3, 4, 1, 2. How about this one? Let's say I just woke up. I'm trying to warm up, and that's the first thing I hit. Okay. If you've never done this, I might be teaching some of you guys to do notes like. You hear how it's going da 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 da. Behind my lips, I'm literally saying ta ta ta. So, and what we would call that is you're tonguing the note. Okay, because your tongue is. You are tonguing the note. Okay, that's what I want you guys to do first is tongue the note, and you're gonna tongue these in this rhythm. It's called eighth notes. You ta da 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 da. So we're gonna. I'm just ta da da da. You can on the first one if you want to be specific. Yes, you can kind of like kick. That's fine. But okay, you're gonna do this on the metronome and try to go lower, lower, lower. So we're gonna go. Go with this. Okay. Cool. Once you get the feel of that, like, okay, I see what Kindo's doing. Now start and start working it lower. Okay. Also, I'm sorry. I'm kind of jumping around everywhere. Sorry, guys. 120 tends to be a little quick for some people on this one because it's a. Slow it to 100 if you're struggling. Like if you go to do this and you're like, slow it to 100. Slow it down for me. Okay. Always get another little tip for you guys. Speed will always come along the way. Okay. Yes, you can work speed for speed beatboxing. I get it. However, you really want to make sure your techniques are clean. You want to make sure everything is clean and sharp and precise because the speed will come along the way. You know, any sport really will tell you that. A big one is boxing. A lot of people think boxing knockouts and the way people knock each other out is just, oh, he's really strong and or he's really fast. And no, it's a lot of training and it's a lot of building up to that point where now the technique is sharp. So when they hit you, it's like, oh, because they're like precise. They're accurate, hitting right on the right spot. Boom, you go to sleep. It's kind of the same thing with beatboxing. The really good beatboxers got to a point where they can take all their stuff and control it to a level that is their style, if that makes sense. Okay, so same thing here. Always, if any of these warm-ups, let's say even the one I did and let's say you're like, Kindo, I can't take a big breath like that. For that one, obviously, because we're trying to breathe, you would speed it up. So just saying, keep that in, adjust these warm-ups to your guys' liking. If it's a little, oh, Kindo's doing that really quick, or maybe, like I said earlier, maybe Kindo, this is too easy now. Change it then, okay? Make it harder on yourself or make it easier on yourself and build from there, okay? Because if you try to build from here, let's say you're trying to build from here and you're trying to, and you're like, and you're struggling, you're never going to build because what you're struggling right now. So make it easier for yourself and build it. I just wanted to throw that out there, okay? But like I said, I'll give you guys an example real quick. So we're going to lower, lower. I will do this literally till when I get like to that point. So I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but just to give you an example, I'll do a couple notes and I'll go down a couple notes. So mess that one up. Redo it. you get the point, okay? Same thing the other way. Let's say you have a good low register, but you're trying to and get these high ones. Same thing. You see what I'm saying? So you can extend either way. If you're trying to build the range, like I said from the beginning, this isn't really to work your lip oscillations. Your face, if you notice, watch here. A lot of tightening. So a lot of muscles here. And as you relax, a lot of muscles here. So what you're doing is working them out. Sorry, I missed it. And now all this is down. So you're just literally working out your face. That is the concept behind this warm-up. Okay? Another thing that you can also do, this is another kind of like the horse lips thing. Remember how we're just like doing that? You can also, what I would call is, this sounds weird, but I would call them like slurs. And you're not, okay, it's a slur in a sense, because a slur is notes that are connected and smooth. You're not, like I said, going for specific notes, but start slurring low oscillations to high ones, to low ones to high ones if you need a quick warm-up. Remember I was showing you guys how we're using all the parts of our face? Well, if you slur them, you're just going from here to here to here to here. So see what I'm saying? Sorry, I kind of spit on that. But you get my point. This would be if you really like got a couple minutes, and now they're kind of like the horse lips. You're like, oh, I only got a couple minutes, like I gotta warm my face up now. Okay. The other thing you can do with this little slur thing, you can start messing with like, so you kind of get these tones, or even you can mess with them. Okay, and like yo 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 yo, and that'll also. See what I'm saying? That can also really warm up your face really quick. Yeah, guys, that was the workshop today. Very simple workshop. It wasn't a big one. This is the first one, just a little introduction into all the workshops too. I hope this helps you guys. My biggest takeaway from today would be the breathing exercise, the in 4, out 4, in 8. That, and start working the metronome. Start counting in 4s and start getting a real comfy feel with the metronome. If you guys are really trying to become, beatboxers and take this serious and really work your beatbox, the metronome's going to be your best friend. Like literally your best friend. Because here's the thing. Listen to this. Here's 120. Let's just listen for a couple seconds. Didn't change, right? Stayed there. So that's why I say it's your best friend. Because if you're practicing, oh, that's quick. And let's say it starts going like this, and you'll hear me. I'm going to purposely mess up, but let's say it starts. You hear it never changed. So that's my fault. So I need work. See what I'm saying? It's your best friend and it's your worst enemy, because you'll love it because you'll hear it and go, I need to work on this. But you'll hate it because it calls you out on what you need to work. You hear it. You're like, this isn't correct. Oh, I'm not correct. So it really does help a lot. But those would be like the two big things from today. If you guys could take away anything, really practice that breathing warm up. It's going to help so much with your beatboxing. It's going to help so much with your power. And it's going to just help with so much with your control and sound palette control. And work the metronome. You need the metronome. It helps with routines. It helps make bass lines. It helps you make melodies. It'll help you clean up a sound. It'll help you with your warm-ups. Like, there's so much the metronome does. So if you guys haven't really got into that, start using those. Start checking them out. Like I said, for now, count in 4s. Yes, over time, I can do a workshop or something where we'll go over some odd time signatures. if you're brand new to counting and brand new to on this metronome thing and you've never really done, just stick with some 4s for now for me, okay? I promise over time as these workshops go, I'll develop them. They'll get harder as we go, of course. But for now, that's a really good, very, very, very good place to start is just 4s. A lot of people don't realize that some of their favorite songs are in 4, you know? The perfect example, just because everyone keeps doing this with beatboxing, but everyone keeps doing that la 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 song. So like, even if we just do the intro, like when I pop off, your girl gave me post up a little bit of pop, maybe. So it's all in 4, you know. A lot of times songs tend to be in 4. A lot of times the beatbox routines tend to be in 4. I have a lot of stuff in 4. Most of my stuff tends to be in 4. Okay, so that's a really good place to start. Start working that for me if you guys could. It would help you guys a ton. I'd love to see more people on metronomes too. I think it would help you guys a ton. But yeah, that was pretty much the workshop for today. Very, very, very simple workshop. I just wanted to give you guys a couple of my tips and secrets on how I warm up and how I get my day going every day. I do this every single day. I've worked these consistency trainings like the lip, all that. I've been doing this since high school. I've been beatboxing almost 8 years now, and I started when I was like 15. Okay, so I've been doing this forever and a day, and I think, not to talk conceited, I think that's why my sounds are so solid though. I always notice people tell me I sound very full. I've had people live, I've had people online. I always have people who are like, you sound like full on the mic. It makes no sense. And it's part of it, I think, is I was street performing for years, so I kind of got comfy with moving and just really good mic technique. Another part of it, I really do believe, is from all this warming up and all this consistency training that I've done. You know, I've developed my sounds where they're pretty solid. So you put me on a solid sound system, it's going to come out very solid, you know? So same thing goes for you guys. If you really need to build your consistency, or maybe, you know, maybe you're like, I'm just running out of breath all the time. Or it could even be maybe, you know, I need help with my K snare, but it's not any of that. You could work on the metronome. I don't want to really, I know you guys are some of you guys are probably like, well, Kindo, you didn't go over how to work your K snare on a metronome. Look up Alem, because I don't want to take any credit away from that man. He has the Work Your Beatbox metronome trainings. Check those out if you haven't before. They're awesome. I think it's a really good way to build consistency for all your sounds, because that's what Alem shows you guys. It'll also show you like consistency within like combos and patterns and stuff. Awesome. So I just don't want to take away from that. And I start teaching how to do. That's his thing. So if you guys need, go check those out. But I think that's it. That's pretty much the workshop today that I did. Like I said, both workshops went really good. So thank you to everyone who came out to workshop number 1 today. I'm just sorry about StreamLabs. I thought I had it. It was recording, but I thought I had it all down, and no. So sorry about that, guys. I will see you guys next month for the next workshop, though. For all you guys who showed up today, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Anyone on YouTube, if you guys have any comments, just leave them down below, or hit me up on Discord or Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I have TikTok, everything. I'm on everything. So if you guys need any of that, go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more workshops, let me know in the comments. Also, if you guys want me to start live streaming the workshops, maybe that would help some YouTube guys who don't maybe have Discord or something. Let me know. I just don't do them yet because I'm still kind of new to StreamLabs, and I don't know how the reaction. I don't know if you guys would like it or if it's a waste of time and you guys are like, I never watched it. I don't really know. So if you guys could leave a comment for me, let me know what you guys want with these workshops. Should I just keep uploading them like this? Should I upload them and do a live stream? How would you guys like me to do this? So leave a comment, let me know. It would help me a ton. Thank you guys all again for coming to the workshops earlier today. Thank you to all you guys on YouTube who are watching the workshop I'm recording right now. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video.
Massive shout out to CTB for creating my logo. From the Kindo logo, the Human Beatbox logo, and more. CTB has created a ton of popular logos you guys see in the beatbox scene today. If you need your own custom logo, be sure to find CTB on his social medias. I put them in the description below. And while you're down there checking the description below, be sure to find me on all of my social media. From Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. I'm on it all. You can find them in the description below. I recently just started doing Friday live streams on Instagram and Saturday live streams on YouTube as well, so be sure to find my social medias and keep up to date with everything. Have you heard of the world of beatboxing? BEATBOX? It's my Discord server where we throw weekly jams and game nights. Once a month on the server I throw a workshop as well where I teach you some of my best tips, tricks, and advice with beatbox. I'll answer all of your guys' questions, and then we have a big jam after the workshop. I left the link for you guys in the description below. Check it out. I hope to see you guys on the server soon. Head on over to my Patreon for a ton of exclusive Kindo content, from monthly lessons to behind the scene footage, bloopers, exclusive tutorials, Kindo merch, and more. There's so much happening on my Patreon. Check it out in the description below. Do you need a specific type of beatbox? Maybe you need a custom beat, or even want a personal Kindo shoutout? From beatboxing in movie scenes, to commercials, to even beatboxing for the Santa app on Alexa, I've literally done it all. Find me on FIVERR so we can discuss more on what specifics you're looking for or what you need. Link in the description below. And last but not least, thank you for watching. Please give a like and subscribe as it helps my channel a ton. I upload 2 or more videos for you guys every single week, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. Thank you again, and have yourself a blessed day.